Om Shanti, welcome to the new moon blast. So we're just on a new moon in Virgo. It's September, and this can be done at any time, of course. It's just that so happens when I'm recording it now. So I'm going to focus on those energies a little bit as we move through the practice today. So let's begin by sitting up nice and straight. We've got the hands at the heart center. We're going to chant the mantra Om, and when you chant your mantra Om, please try and chant it into the body. Feel the reverberation, the vibration of the sound of the Om as it moves through the cells. So just by practicing Om, we can enliven our cells, we can freshen our inner body up. So let's inhale. Om. Alright, lovely. And then just let the hands come down into the waist. Let your spine be nice and long, reaching up towards the sky. Eyes closed. So first of all, just taking some of the aspects of Virgo as you sit here. Some of the words associated with Virgo. So organisation, practicality, neatness. Think of those three words. And just see how they land. Organisation, practicality and neatness. Where do they land in your body? Do you have a kind of, does that make you feel good? Does that make you feel like, oh yes, I like those words. Those are attributes that I like in myself. Or do you have a sort of, aversion towards them? Do you kind of go, ooh. What do they feel like to you? And then come into an awareness of yourself at the moment, and let's think about the new moon or the stirrings of the new moon, and what do you want to start at the moment, or what do you want to refresh at the moment? So are you on a particular project that might need an injection of something new, or are you about to start something completely different? Is there something to do with a relationship or home life? So it's really good, especially this new moon. This new moon is it's got lots of good energy around it. So it's good to maybe take a moment to identify, what do I want to do? What do I want to move forward with? And then once you've got that, come back to those words again, organisation. Do I need to get more organised? Practical. What's the practical steps I need to take? Neatness. Do I need to, get things in order a bit better? Do I need to just tidy things up a little bit? In my mind, maybe. Maybe it's about being more particular. That's another word, particular, detail. Or, if you are someone who loves all of that, is there a tendency to overdo it and be less flexible? Perhaps you're someone who really likes to analyse everything to the tiniest detail. And that can be good in certain situations, but sometimes we need to let go of that a bit. So how does that sit with you? And then Virgo is an earth sign. So the earthiness of Virgo. Sort of a feeling of sort of being solid, reliable, steady. All right, good. So you can maybe just have this on the periphery of your consciousness as we move through a practice today. And then, hopefully when you go through your next few days, you start to build on it. Virgos love a list. Oh, not all, perhaps you're Virgo and you don't love a list, but a lot of Virgos love a list. So, you can start to make your lists. What are the action steps I need to take? All right, lovely. So let us just come into a little bit of a breathing practice. We're going to come into a lotus practice. So the Virgin is the Virgo is depicted by the Virgin, and Lakshmi comes to my mind in a way because she is more sort of gentle, flowing, sweet aspect of the goddess. So the hands are in the lotus position, the thumbs and little fingers meeting, the other fingers are spread. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up, and we're going to exhale, take the arms out to the sides, and then we're going to bring the backs of the hands in together and let the hands come into the chest, into our prayer. We're going to inhale, lift up, and then we're going to exhale, open the arms out, backs of the hands together, bringing the hands to the heart. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Lovely. Now let's do that again. Inhale, take it up. But this time we're going to open it right up. Open it right up. Take an extra breath here. Inhale, bend the elbows. And then exhale, let's just lower the arms down by our sides. Good. Bringing the hands back into the lotus. Inhale. Open up. And then exhale. Hands to the lotus. Inhale. Open up. And then exhale. Beautiful. You might want to swap the cross of the legs. Let's do that anyway, actually, so we're making sure that we're nice and even, equal. So we're going to inhale, take the right arm up, and then exhale, we're going to come over, stretch over to the side. Take a couple of breaths here. Allow the hips to release as you do that. Really getting a lovely, lovely stretch from the waist to the armpit to the fingers. Then inhale, center, exhale, release, inhale. Let's reach that arm over. Stretching out. So is there a sense of you needing to stretch yourself at the moment? If you're not a sort of organised, practical type, it's not quite in your nature, perhaps you need to stretch yourself in that direction. Perhaps it's time to get a little bit more organised. Inhale, let's take the arms up. Exhale, let's release down. Now let's place the hands on the knees and let's just start to take a few circular movements. Inhale, exhale. That's it. So just really getting a nice circular movement. That's it, good. And as you sort of continue to do this, maybe come forward a little bit more, then we can swap over, go the other way, maybe come back a little bit more. Just getting the body moving. That's it, wonderful. All right, good, and then let's come back up to center. Let's inhale, lift the shoulders up, and then let's exhale, just drop them down. So inhale up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Good, brilliant. All right, and then we're going to take the legs out in front of us, stretch them out in front of us. And let's just inhale, reach the arms up, stretch up. And then exhale, we're going to come forward, so reaching forward, but keep the spine nice and straight. Exhale. Inhale, let's lift up a little bit. And then exhale, maybe coming down a little bit further. So if it's starting to pull on the backs of the legs, then you might just want to stay there for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, coming down a little bit more. Now, some of you might feel like, oh, I need to release my knees. That's absolutely fine. Depends on what time of day you're doing this. It's how warm you are. Inhale. Stretch out. Exhale. Let's come down. And this time, come down, bring your hands on your legs, or if you got the movement, you can take your hands onto your feet. Inhale, lift up. Now be careful of the shoulders, drive the shoulders back, lift the chest up, stretch the spine forwards. Exhale, let's come forwards and down, and let's flex the feet. So you press into the base of the big toe and you draw your little toes back in towards you. So you're working the ball of the foot, you're pushing into the ball of the foot. Now take a few breaths here. Bring the chin in so the back of the neck is lengthened. You're not shortening the vertebra at the back. Paschimottanasana, forward bend. Squishing down. And then let's inhale, reach the arms up, stretch them up. And then exhale, bring those knees in towards you. Bring your arms around your legs. Let's take the toes off the floor so you're in a little cosmic egg pose. Squeeze your knees in, bring your chin in, take a breath or two here. And then inhale, we're going to let the legs come forward. So if you have any back problems, then you can keep the knees bent, but otherwise you just stretch your legs out, drop your shoulders down, lift your chest. And then exhale, you're going to gather it back in. Bring your knees in. Inhale and exhale. As I say, if there are any problems with the back, just keep it quite low. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, lovely. Now bringing the feet down onto the floor, take the soles of the feet together, drop the knees out to the side. So it's a diamond shape rather than the feet all the way in. Hands onto the ankles. Inhale again, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, just going to move forward, walk yourself down, lower your chest down, let your head drop. Long in breath and long out breath. So you're moving into the hips now, getting a bit of a squeeze in the hips, a release in the hips, at the same time stretching the lower back. Now we're going to reach the arms forwards, inhale, and then exhale, you're going to bring yourself back into your little cosmic egg pose. That's it. And then we're going to come into boat pose. Again, I'm just shuffling forward a bit. Arms by your sides. And again, either you can keep your knees bent up, or if you want to work a little bit harder, stretch those legs out in front of you, lift the legs nice and high. I've realised I'm probably better on side on, but there we are. And then release. All right, good. Now we're going to just come up actually, all the way up to standing. So if you'd like to come up to the front of your mat, up to the front of your mat, bring your feet together, arms down by your sides. We're going to, let's just come onto the toes, inhale, exhale, roll back. Inhale, come up, exhale, roll back. Inhale, lift up, exhale, roll back. Inhale, lift the arms up, look up. Exhale, you're going to take your hands down through the heart center, fold your body forward, relax the head, relax the neck, lengthening down. Inhale, you're going to look up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to bring the right leg back, big step, right leg back. Lower your right knee down onto the floor. Inhale, we're going to lift up into a crescent moon pose. The top of the back foot is down. So lift the chest, lift the heart, gazing up. Beautiful. And then exhale, we're going to bring the hands down. So your left hand is inside your left foot, your right hand is just along a bit from there. If I turn around here, you can see, so you're like, whoops. She says, you're like this, you're dropping yourself forward, so your chest is moving down towards the floor. And you're moving into the hip space, lowering yourself down. And then after a few breaths, we're going to lift up, inhale, come back, straightening out the front leg. And then as you exhale, you're going to come back and you're going to sink down. This time the hands are either side of that front foot. Inhale, you're going to draw back. And then exhale, you're going to sink down. Inhale, you're going to draw back. Exhale, you're going to sink down. Then you're going to slide back again, one more time. And this time, if it's okay for you to do it, you're going to slide back and sit on your heel. If that doesn't work for you, you could still just stay up for a moment like that, and that would be fine. If you're fine here, sitting on the heel, so the heel's between the buttocks, you're going to bring the hands into the heart center, stretch the spine, gaze forward. Now as you inhale, you're going to come forward and up. Open the chest and the heart. Exhale, you're going to lower the arms down. You're going to bring your back foot forwards. You're going to inhale, look up and lengthen the spine. You're going to exhale, bring your chest in towards the thighs. You're going to inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, take the hands down into the heart center. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up. We're going to exhale, come forwards and down. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine. We're going to exhale, take the left leg back. We're going to lower ourselves down. We're going to inhale, come up into the crescent moon, lifting the chest and the heart. Opening the heart center, looking back. And then exhale, hands. So right hand inside the right foot, left hand just along a little bit. You're going to sink yourself down, lower yourself down. Getting a good stretch in the hip there. You can always walk your hands forward. If you've got that movement, you could even lower your elbows down. Now let's inhale, slide back, toes pointing up. Exhale, come forward and sink. Inhale, exhale, forward and sink. Inhale, exhale, and then inhale, coming back, sliding back, sitting back on your heel. Again, hands into the heart center, nice and tall. And letting your gaze settle on something in front of you, just something in front of you. Don't let your eyes flicker. Relax your jaw. All right, lovely. Now see if you can come up smoothly. Inhale, let's lift up. Exhale, you're going to take your hands down either side of your front foot. This time we're going to move back into a downward dog, down face dog here. And then once we've come into our downward dog, we're going to inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, point the toes. Now inhale here, reach up a little bit higher, and then exhale, bend the knee, come forward, and you're just pausing for a moment here. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come back. Exhale, forward. Now let's come back into downward dog. Take a few breaths. Well done. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, let's point through the toes. Inhale, flex the foot. And then exhale, you're going to come forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, lower it down. Well done. Well done. All right, now from here, let's take the knees down onto the floor, sliding back. Take your arms by your sides. Bring your forehead down onto the floor. Allow your body to sink down here. In your child's pose. So the child is the beginning of the human journey. Baby, then child, it's the youthfulness. So here, in the beginnings, the new moon, the energy of beginnings, the energy of new adventure, the energy of what's this month going to bring. Who knows what this month's going to bring? Anything could happen. So in that energy, often there's a little buzz of excitement or sometimes a sort of trepidation. Are we going to succeed? Does it matter? So that energy of the child's pose. Now as you inhale, let's lift up so you're sitting up on your heels, and then let's exhale, take the hands down behind us with the fingers facing forwards. Let's lift the thighs, so press into the thighs, lift the thighs up, and then exhale, just lower the thighs back down. And as you do, peel the hands off the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Inhale, lift the thighs up again. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come forward. Slide along the floor. Inhale, come into cobra. Exhale, come back. Come back into a long cat stretch. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, take your hands behind you as you did a moment ago. And then this time, we're going to think of lifting the chest up. So draw the shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift the chest, lift the heart. So press into the heart. The chin can remain in, or if you're comfortable to let the head come back, you could let it come back. Up to you entirely. Don't put strain on the neck though. Now, as you take your next inhale, reach up, lift the arms. Exhale, lower the arms down behind you, lift up, inhale. Exhale, let's come back down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, next exhale, come forward, slide along the floor. Inhale, come up into cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up into cobra, bend the knees, king cobra. Exhale, move back. Bring the knees wide, bring the feet together. Take the arms wide. Push the hands into the floor. Bring your bottom closely onto your heels. Relax your head, let your chest move to kiss the floor. Take a breath. Take a breath. What do I want to achieve? Inhale, let's come back up onto our knees. Let's draw the knees underneath. Tuck the toes under. Come back up into downward facing dog. Let's inhale, take the right leg up behind us. Exhale, bend the knee in towards us. Then you're going to feed it underneath the body, so the foot is on its side. You're going to take your weight onto your right arm, right shoulder above the right wrist, and then the left arm is going to come up, going to reach up. So this is a rock star pose. Reaching up. Exhale, lower that back down. Let's slide back. So rock stars, almost like the adolescent, isn't it? When you're really into music and you're in your, late teens, or perhaps you're in your 20s, and that's that energy of anything's possible. So the left leg is coming up. Exhale, bring the knee in. Slide it through. Lift up. Gazing up if you can. Well done. Exhale, releasing that. Take that leg back into downward dog. And then we're going to walk the hands back. Walk the hands back to the feet. Once you've got there, you can take hold of your big toes if you can reach them. If not, hands on the legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, let's come down into a nice forward bend. Again, release the shoulders. Release the neck, release the head. Well done. Now let's walk the hands forwards again. So pad forwards, you're back into your plank pose. This time, lower the knees, keep your arms nice and straight. Lower the hips, keep the arms strong, straight. There's your structure. Take your knees off the floor, lift up, look up. You're in an upward dog now. Now exhale, come back over the toes, move back into your downward dog. Well done. Now we're going to turn the left heel in and bring the right foot through. Big step, right foot forward, lifting up. Let's roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. And then let's inhale, take the arms up. Warrior number one. Virabhadrasana 1. Gazing up towards the sky. Well done, everybody. And then exhale. Let's come into the reverse Parsvakonasana. So your left elbow onto the outside of the right thigh and the hands coming into the chest. If you find this difficult, you could always turn your back foot so the heel's off the floor. Equally, you can lower your knee down to the floor. And that can help really get a nice twist. You can start here and then come up if you prefer. Keep the breath moving. Well done. And then releasing. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale, lower it down. Come back into downward dog. We're going to inhale, come back. So right foot forward, right foot in, left foot forward. Inhale, straight up this time. Good. And again, exhale. You're going to come to the twist. Again, if you prefer, you might want to lower down first, then take the twist, using your elbow against your knee to lift the chest. Bring the hands into the chest rather than far away, lifting up, lifting the heart. And then exhale, let's gently release. Inhale, take the arms up, and then exhale, pull the hands down and come to the front of your mat. Walk out a little bit. All right, good. So coming around. Take your feet underneath your hips, lift your shoulders again, roll them back. So it's always good to do this, just to create that space around the chest, around the heart, and to remind yourself constantly. Close your eyes. Come back to that long in-breath, that long out-breath. Wonderful. So now let's inhale, reach the arms up above our heads, look up. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart. As you do, let's take the right foot into a tree pose. So it might be that the foot just comes underneath the knee. It might be coming up a little bit further. You might need to use your hand to get it there. Work that knee back a little bit. Reach the arms up. All right, now let's take the right hand onto the right knee and then reach up through the left side of the body and see if you can just tilt a little bit. Inhale, center. Whoa, arms up. And then exhale, lower the hands down into the heart. Can you stay there for a moment? Can you bring your hands back into our lotus? Inhale and exhale. Backs of the hands, bring the hands into the heart. Lower that leg down, bend the knees. Let's take the arms up, inhale. Exhale, lower the hands as you do, taking your left foot in. For me, I do need to use my hand actually to get the leg up. And again, reaching your arms up when you're ready. Keeping your gaze really steady. Finding your balance. Finding your balance. Do you need to work on balance, in your life? Is there something that needs balancing out? So left hand on the left knee and then the right side. Bananaing over a little bit. Inhale, center. Exhale, lowering down. And again, let's see. And just go into the lotus. Inhale. And exhale. Lower that leg back down. Bend the knees. Wonderful. And then inhale, let's reach the arms up. Exhale, take the hands and just touch them to the third eye. Remind yourself of your inner wisdom. To the throat, to remind yourself to speak your truth. To your heart, to remind yourself to be compassionate and loving. And then lower the hands down onto the floor. Bend your knees, come down into a little squat with the heels off the floor and the knees bent. Forward, facing forwards. Hands again back into your heart. Can we do our lotus here? Inhale. And exhale. Backs of the hands. Good. Now let's have a little challenge. Turn to your right. And see if you can do the same thing. Inhale. And exhale. Backs of the hands into the heart. Back to center. Can we go to the left side? Inhale. And exhale. Back to center. Very nice. Place the hands down onto the floor. Just take a little hop back. And then just sliding back. Come back into that child's pose. Forehead on the floor, arms down by your sides. Relax the shoulders, relax the head. Take some nice deep breaths. Deep breaths. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale, come over onto one side. Stretch your legs up. Maybe just move the legs a little bit. And then you're just going to come to sitting. To a comfortable seated position. Alright, lovely. So we're just going to do 12 quick breath of fire, which is like that, okay? So as an exhale, you pull your belly back, inhale, it springs forward. And it's quite quick, alright? So if you haven't done it before, don't worry, just have a go at it. Closing the eyes, relaxing the shoulders. Let's take a long inhale, long exhale, long inhale, long exhale. Okay, so 12, here we go. Good, now inhale, long inhale, long exhale, So once you're happy with this, you're closing your eyes and looking up to the third eye center, looking up to your inner wisdom and to your clear perception. 12 pumps. Long inhale. Long exhale. And again, 12. Long inhale. Long exhale. And again. Long inhale. Long exhale. So we're using this breath to spark, to ignite our new plan, our new venture. Last one. Brilliant. Inhale. And exhale. Now just let yourself sit silently. Imagine your whole mind becomes completely clear. It's like a quartz crystal. The whole of your mind and the whole of your brain, and your mind is not just your brain. Your mind is in every cell of your body, but you can also think of the physical location of the brain being like a quartz crystal, but completely clear. Allow yourself to go thoughtless. There's a magic force field which repels any thoughts. And your inner space becomes completely clear. From this clear perspective, ask yourself, what do I want to achieve with this new moon? Just allow whatever to drop into your consciousness. It might be a thought, an image, a sound, a phrase, a song. Maybe nothing. And then bring the hands back to the heart center. Gently open the eyes. Bring the hands into the lotus. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, take the arms wide. Backs of the hands together. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands into the heart, chin in towards the chest. May Lakshmi bless your journey this month. And we'll just finish by chanting Om and Shanti Shanti Shanti. So inhaling. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Well done, everybody. I hope you feel good. Make sure you feel grounded before you run off and do anything. You might even want to lie down now for a little bit in Shavasana. So have a great new month. And if you've come to this not on a new moon, that's fine. We can still utilize all the ideas. And yeah, have fun.